Glory, glory, hallelujah. We are saved. Now, to forgive someone is to pardon them of an error or offense. It is to have mercy on someone, excusing them of their actions. It is to forgive, to forgive one another is to have peace and joy on the inside. When we forgive one another and let things go, we set ourselves free from bitterness, anger, and resentment. And it is a process of liberation and freedom to forgive somebody. And I know that it's not always easy. It's not always easy to forgive one another. It's not even easy to want to forgive sometimes, but we have to in order to have peace and joy within. We must forgive one another. And if Jesus can forgive us, we can certainly forgive one another. So we can just forgive one another, cast our cares and burdens upon the Lord and ask Him to work it out. Give it to Jesus. Give it to Jesus and let Him work it out. Don't hold on to unforgiveness. Don't hold on to it. Forgive and begin to let it go. Now, how do we let things go? How do we begin to let things go that has hurt us? Well, first we may have to ask God to help us to forgive sometimes and some people. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. So sometimes we may have to ask God to help us to forgive. Tell the Lord that we want to be liberated from this. We want to be set free from this. We don't want this in our heart. We don't want it in our heart. We want to let it go. The person has gone on about their business. They have gone on about their lives. They may not even be aware of the pain, the hurt. And so us holding on to it is not hurting them. It is only hurting ourselves. And it's only hurting ourselves. Yep. And then we have to stop dwelling on it. This is how we begin to let it go. Stop dwelling on it constantly. Stop thinking about it constantly, day in and day out. Stop thinking about it on purpose. Stop rehearsing it in your mind and replaying it over and over again. Don't purposely dwell on people and things that have caused you hurt or pain. Don't sit up thinking about these things for hour after hour, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, thinking about these things. Do not do it. Set yourself free. Let it go. Give it to Jesus and ask Him to take care of it. And He will certainly do it. And that's how we begin to let things go. That's how we begin to forgive one another and have peace on the inside. Life is too short to be bitter and angry. And it's enough of that. And so we don't want to be bringing that, upon ourselves. So just, let things go. Give it to Jesus. Forgive one another and move forward. And glory, glory, hallelujah. We are saved.